Alright, welcome everybody to City Skyline. This is a game that just came out the other day. I've been playing this actually on my own. I haven't had time to record it quite yet, but I finally have had a little bit of time to sit down and do it. So this is not going to be the official start to the series that I'm going to do one. I'm going to go and do a full series on it, but in this one I'm just going to kind of play it a little bit. I just want to kind of make sure all the settings are good that I have for fraps, because I've been having just a little bit of trouble getting this game to work properly with fraps, but I think we'll have it now. So let's see here. I'm trying to figure out the best way of doing this. I really want that there. It would be a lot nicer if it was down over here towards the middle, but that's alright. We'll work with that. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this game. It's pretty smooth right now. I've got it locked at 30 frames per second just because that's what's working better with what I have set up. But it usually runs smooth at 60 frames per second, which is just great. I'm just trying to gauge where I want it. I think I want a main throughway coming down here, or maybe we can just, yeah, you know, we could have a road coming down here, and then we can kind of have another one coming off over there. Okay, I've actually not worked on this map before, so I'm just trying to get a little sense of where everything's at and how things are working here. Let's just make it happy. There we go. Alright, so hopefully we won't run out of money beforehand. Actually, we did need to go ahead and just for now, we're just going to go ahead and create a crossroad down there. And yeah, so this game, it's surprisingly runs surprisingly well. You know, a lot of city builders, you know, they tend to have a little bit of a performance issue, and apparently my mouth does too when it comes to just talking about it. But yeah, most of the time these things have a little bit of an issue when it comes to the performance and everything like that. But this game runs just so smooth, and it's great. I do love it. It's stable. I haven't had it crash on me once. I probably put I played it for a while. I'm not even sure how many hours I put into it so far. I've probably put quite a few into it now. I've probably put, I wouldn't say 4 hours wouldn't be, you know, doing justice. So I would say at least 4 hours I put into it just so far. So I'm going to do things a little different in the city. What I did in the first one I built is excuse me, I just continued these one-way roads right down through the middle of the city, which is okay, but what happens is you get this little gap in between, and yeah, it causes massive traffic problems. But and then in the other city, what I did is I still did the same thing as I'm doing here, but after I got enough, I bought the plot of land so I could just put a regular interchange there, which worked as well and helped out a lot more. But I think we'll figure that out a little bit later on. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build a basic city here. So this can be kind of an a little bit more of an edited video. I apologize. Basically, I'm just gonna kind of build a quick city here, spend a little bit of time on it, and then I'll boot up the full series. Before you know it, it'll probably be going on this channel. So I just want to kind of get something out of there. I figured that, you know, if I'm playing this, might as well go ahead and show it off to you guys here. So we're just gonna create a little bit of a basic area over here. The first city I built was very grid, and then this one, or not this one, another one that I built actually turned out really nice. It was more of like a suburb type deal. I mean, it turned out great, so I was pretty happy about that. So let's see here. I'm actually building a little different than I did initially, but that's okay. And I do like the freeway stuff in this game isn't like perfect, you know. It's definitely not like the functionality that you get with like the real highway mod on like Cities XL or SimCity for that matter. But what you do get is good enough. I'd say it's better than what any other base game offers in terms of like highways and even roads in some circumstances. But I do hope that they maybe, you know, there's a mod or something out there. This game does support mods. Did I do one-way streets? Did I really do that? All right, I'm gonna have to fix that. I I don't normally use one-way streets, so I don't know how I. All right, just costing myself more money here. I can't explain what happened there. That was strange. I'm like, that doesn't look right. Um, I don't even know what I was talking about before. Great. Oh yeah, you can't just build straight through. You have to build piece by piece here. B. Been learning all the shortcuts. Well, trying to learn some of the shortcuts in this, but still not 100% on them. So, I guess I clicked on that accidentally. I don't know what I did there. Oh yeah, I was talking about American Road. I hope they come with like a an American Road type look, or mod does or something, because these look alright. I just where I live, that's what I prefer. But I mean, these, like the detail that they put on some of the buildings, and the detail that they put on the roads, and just detail in the houses and stuff like that. It's just it's definitely something we haven't seen for a while, in terms of like a city builder. Most of them, they do all right. They get the basic idea across, but it's nice to see those little details and to kind of push everything, and kind of see how far you can take it, basically, and see what you have to work with. And it's just this game is really fun in that aspect of just everything is there. There's always something, a little detail to find, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get this city kind of up and running, and then we have any wind? We do, kind of, off here. Okay, basically we'll get the city kind of up and running, and then I'll go into letting it build up a little bit, and then I'll be back after that. Water's flowing down that way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy up here, and you're going to see why I do that here in a second. And then we're going to go into here, and attach these guys up, and then attach these guys to the main city. Now I'm not sure how that's going to work quite yet, so I'm going to leave it there so I know where to attach it. So we got power running there, we got that. We need this guy. This is our sewage pump. This is why we're basically putting these on opposite ends here. Alright, hopefully I'll have enough money, because normally I don't have to build roads like that, and I completely messed that one up. So right, actually let's go ahead and start with this guy here. And I do like how it has the outline of the water, even if it doesn't have power, which, if anybody's played the original SimCity 4 games, knows that can be a problem. I mean, I guess it does show that when you are running low on water, but it does get frustrating, especially if you're trying to lay down pipes and whatnot, and you just can't figure out why it's not reaching that area when you know it should, and then you realize, no power or not enough water. But so we're going to take care of those, and then I guess we'll just run a pipe along the coast here. Alright, and so yeah, it does run off the same pipe, and you actually have to run a pipe to it. But if you look at it, can't, let me just see here. Yeah, if you look at it, there's two pipes there. So you have one for water and one for the sewage and whatnot. So very nicely done. The only thing I've had a problem with is the power grid. Sometimes it's a little hit and miss, in terms of like knowing where to place your wire. That's why I've placed the wire back there, because sometimes the house will build here, but this basically represents where the power is, or where you need to connect it up to, and that doesn't always jump across the street, and it gets really frustrating. So I'm gonna build that up, so we just have basically a demand for people right now. Get those built in. And the other issue I've had is with landfills. I've had some weird issues with landfills, like where like the landfill starts, like I've had a bunch of landfills and they just start filling up, and then the incinerator just stops working. I put down like 5 of them and they just stop working. So I don't know if it's a bug or what, but it was very strange. But nonetheless, I did did eventually get that city to work for me, but you know, it just took a lot of effort just to get that going. But you know, this is a just released, you know, a couple days ago, so can't complain too much. Now this one I was actually going to do differently than what I normally do. I was going to build the industry back over here, and then the house is up here. As you can see, I did not do that, but that's okay. I think I'm just gonna stick to kind of one square in this city over here. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll go ahead and do that. All right. So basically, I'm just gonna get some industry going in here. Some of these maps are huge, some are a little bit smaller, but basically you start out with the same size that you got from SimCity 2013, but the only difference is you can actually buy or more or less annex out plots of land. So basically, you know, you start filling up the space, or you want to attach to the highway, or you want to attach to rail. You can annex part of your city, and you know, buy a plot of land and do that, which is a very nice touch. Right, and we want to run a pipe over here. We might as well. Should we kick off that? No, I think we'll go ahead and kick off this, because we're gonna end up building off of this anyways, off of this road. So I just want to kind of already get the pipe along there, so it'll make it a lot easier on us. So, and I've only scratched the surface of the game. I haven't even started working with Metro yet, but I've worked with the trains a little bit. I've worked with the buses a little bit. I do like the buses. One nice thing is that when you upgrade the road, the bus line or the bus stop does not get removed. So I do like that little touch. But yeah, as you can see, little touches to the roads, the arrows and whatnot. It's a very nice little touch. I think these guys are based out of Finland or something. I don't quote me on that. Something like that anyways, and so that kind of explains the road design there. Yeah, because see here, it's not coming across this side of the road, but it's coming across the side of the road on here, and it's very strange. I don't know. It does confuse me sometimes, because it can make it pretty difficult to get it to work properly. Don't mind the lag a little bit, just perhaps cause of that. Otherwise, this game usually runs smooth. Just see here if I can get an idea of course they're gonna build on that opposite end. I'm gonna build this way. I know you guys don't have power. I just don't want to waste power lines if I can help it, but that's okay. We can make that work. Alright, so yeah, we just got a basic little city going on here right now. So we're about we're just over 1,000 people here in, and I realized something is that this road is a little off here. If I go ahead and go into the grid, you'll see this road kind of curves off into an angle here, and these kind of continue straight. So I'm not sure what happened there, but something did. I'm sure, you know, in the moment where I also made a one-way roads and I didn't even realize it. I think somewhere in there that's where it happened. But yeah, the city's grown out quite well. We're kind of sticking to the grid right now. Just kind of basically growing out our industry. We got a landfill over here that we added. The industry's coming in. Let's just double check here. What are you guys complaining about? Okay. We got some schools. We just need to get. Let's actually go and put this down. So we got our schools. We're gonna put in the police department here. We should have a fire station as well, I believe, already in the city. Yes, we do. And we of course got our clinic and everything like that. So we just bought another plot, another square here. Basically, I'm just gonna connect some roads up to the highway there. So you can see the city's grown out quite a bit. We're reaching 4,000 or 5,000 people. We got a little bit of quite a bit of industry coming in. We haven't checked our power. We've got a couple coal power plants going. We still got our first windmill that we built, and we're gonna need to do some about water and the sewage. Now I bet you, right? Yeah, that's the water. Okay, bet you the water. Yep, starting to turn just a little bit down there. You can do a wastewater plant, but that doesn't come until later on in the game. Let's go and do that. And I just took out our power lines, which is just perfect. Go down here and plop that on there. And of course, we take our power lines over here. And so we'll put that back, so that should be good. And then we're gonna run some roads out here and basically create, well, actually I don't think we can, well, yeah, we can. So how close is it down here? Okay, we're good, we got plenty of room. And then we can do page up. And then page down. Page down, do that, and then that. Alright, and then we can grab our freehand tool and just kind of do one of those. There we go. And that's gonna have to connect up there, so we'll kind of take our freehand tool and get it to, hopefully, we may have to just attach it down over here, which is okay. I think we'll be okay with that. And then this one come over like that. That'll work perfect. All right. And then this one we need to get over here as well. All right. So we got a nice little interchange going. But we are going to make sure that we get at least another connection off for the industry down there. Yeah, I mean, it's very basic, as you can see. I mean, there's no merge lanes or anything like that. But for what you get in the base game, I have to say it is great. Not too bad though, not too bad. Yeah, actually, it's a lot better than what I was thinking. I don't know. It looked a lot worse earlier. One thing I notice I'll do is like these parked cars. It's great on the side of the road there, but sometimes I'll just I'm like glance at the city. I'm like, oh, there's all those cars backed up, and no, it's just, you know, cars parked on the side of the street. We just hit a population of 7,000. We're having a little bit of a trash problem, but hopefully we're getting that under control here. I think it has something to do with a little bit of traffic. There was something either bugging out or just something weird going on with this road. There was just traffic backed up everywhere. I just had to kind of upgrade and downgrade the road. Once I did that, it all worked. I don't know. We got the freeway going a little bit here. As you can see, I've got this kind of frontage road thing going on. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. These aren't too bad. This is my first time actually using the bridge and curve. Most of the time I did what I did originally was bridge over, but yeah, this one's pretty bad. It's been kind of growing in every direction that we can. We're eventually going to probably We're probably going to buy another plot of land and kind of go from there. It's the only going to use about something down there. Probably something I forgot. I don't know. So we got the cemetery. Oh, we got the cemetery in. Let's just take a look at our schools here. Okay, cool. Just check here. Okay. So I guess we could put another one down over here just to make sure our kids are getting educated. You don't really need another one at this point, I don't think. Kind of odd for a city of this size to have two of them. So far, no major traffic issues aside from trash issues, and I'm not sure what exactly the problem is there. Don't play yet. Basically, we are not even full on these. We're barely even halfway full on them, and we're having issues here. So what do I want to try this? Why don't I try this? Let's see if we can get these guys moving a little bit quicker through here. Go ahead and up this to a actual road so they get a little bit faster speed. Hopefully nothing will happen there. We did widen out a few of these roads. We widened out this one. Actually, we need to take this one more square farther, I think. And then we also did add some. We did add some grass. Now I leave parts because actually with the grass, it does take out the on-street parking. You know, because I know there's a good thing for, you know, the grass and the trees and everything, but I'm not sure if taking away the on-street parking actually does anything or causes any issues. You know, I'm just not sure. Alright. big fire station. I've actually not used this guy yet. As you can see, traffic is starting to build up a little bit in the city. It's not bad. We do have a little bit of a traffic jam going on here. Trying to fix it a little bit, and actually I made it a lot better. Yeah, you were gonna say I was gonna make it a lot worse, but no, I did make it a lot better here. I just have it as a 3-lane road up to this point, which gives us double right, which is basically what we need, and then I did the same thing over here, which gives us a double left, which helped out significantly. And then I widened out this road all the way down here. I'll probably go one more because I think it was only to here, and traffic would start backing up here. We're gonna widen out that, and then I don't think this one was widened out the last time. But I went and took care of that, and actually what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to upgrade it. I'm going to make it look a little nicer. Some traffic backing up, but it's nothing that bad. Like that, yes, that's fairly bad, but you know, it's all good. It's not like one of my first cities I built, with the two one-way streets I was talking about earlier. I had traffic, you know, I think I'd bought at least one square, and it was like out over here. And I had traffic backed up all the way down, all through back here, and there's nothing I could do about it unless I changed up that road just because of the small connectors. Want to give some turnaround spots here so people, I guess, coming into the city can turn around and leave again. I don't know if that's the best thing, but you know, we did that. But then people who come over to like the shop here can get over here and turn around. Got some high density, or higher density, I should say, not high, but higher density commercial and some apartments and stuff coming up over here, which actually looks really nice. I like how this side of the road looks and everything like that. But this is probably going to be the next street to get widened out and everything. So yeah, I've definitely enjoyed playing this game. It's been a lot of fun, and it's just so much to learn. It still, you know, feels like a brand new game, and it's a lot of fun to play. So we went ahead and connected that road up. We're gonna need to cut these guys. They're abandoned there. So go ahead and look out for the series that'll be coming out on this, as well as Cities XL is still gonna be going, as well as whatever else is going on this channel. Most likely keep going as well, as long as I can keep up with it. So yeah, as always, thanks you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that kinds of stuff. And as always, thanks for watching.